Hello, dear friends. I welcome you to my channel. Today we will discuss when episode 60 will be released and what will happen in the new season. Given the pace at which the videos are being released, the new episode should be out today, but I'm guessing it will be bigger than the others. It's the first time Dafuk Boom has released such a long compilation from episodes 39 to 59, but I see something interesting in this. Episode 39 is the moment when we first met the TV men race, and this episode was from the first-person perspective of Plunger Cameraman. In episode 60, some big event should happen, and I assume that it will either be the return of an improved Cinema Man, or the return of our favorite Plunger Cameraman in a new form. While Dafuk Boom is busy developing the new series, let's move on to discuss some theories. But wait a bit longer. I would also like to show you a sneak peek of the new 60 series. In this screenshot, we see G-Man Toilet, obviously after a fight with Cameraman Titan. There are a lot of scars on his face. It is clear that he has not recovered from the previous battle. His eyes have not yet recovered from the powerful fire from the Cameraman Titan's cannonball. He has a new device on his head that may be a modification of the Titan. I hope that Skibidi Toilet Scientist was able to develop a new powerful weapon that will help Skibidists bring at least some intrigue to the series. In one of the previous episodes, we discussed that the Skibidists need to be strengthened, because they will not be able to fight against Speakerman Titan and Cameraman Titan when these two fight side by side. Imagine what will happen if Cinema Men joins them. Write your opinion in the comments. And now let's get to the theories and thoughts about the upcoming episodes. Let's start with a theory about our favorite Plunger Cameraman. As we all remember, in episode 57 he was heavily injured and lost 2 legs. And in the second part of this episode he was rescued by TV Woman and teleported somewhere. In my opinion, Plunger Cameraman will get robotic prostheses, or something like the suit we saw on Cameraman in one of the episodes. But it's also worth mentioning that in the episode where TV Woman returned, the Alliance managed to stop Glitch Skibidi Toilet. And they stopped him, not destroyed him. Glitch Skibidi Toilet was stopped using a stun dart. I believe he was teleported to the Alliance base for further research. Therefore, it is quite possible that in one of the episodes we will be able to see Plunger Cameraman or another Simp Cameraman with the skills of fast movement and teleportation, like Glitch Skibidi Toilet. Or he will simply be made into one of the new Titans to thank him for the sacrifice and dedication with which he defended his Alliance comrades. My next thought is that the whole series by Dafuk Boom is coming to its logical conclusion. Judge for yourself, Cameraman Titan looks insurmountable for any of the Skibidi bosses we've seen before. Speakerman Titan has returned to the side of the Alliance and is also a very strong opponent for Skibidists. Recent battles have shown that the same G-Man Toilet is not able to resist Cameraman Titan at all, and he did not even receive any significant damage. In episode 59, we saw the appearance of a new boss, Dual Laser Launcher Skibidi Toilet, which was very easily destroyed by the duo of Speakerman Titan and Cameraman Titan. It's hard for me to imagine what can really turn the tide on the battlefield. And if we also remember that Cinema Man is not actively participating in the battles at the moment, the situation for Skibidists looks very bad. Perhaps the total number of episodes will reach 70 so that we can see most of the interesting characters. But I don't think Dafuk Boom will be able to stretch the series to at least 100 episodes. Write your opinion in the comments. Also, if we go back to the photo from the upcoming 60 series, we see that G-Man Toilet is not in the laboratory but somewhere directly on the street. This may mean that the repairs were done at a very fast pace, and Skibidists are preparing for something. Considering all the injuries that G-Man Toilet received from Cameraman Titan, I was surprised to see silhouettes of buildings behind him, which may mean that G-Man Toilet could have been watching the last battle, but did not dare to take any risks. Also note the new device on his head near his eyes. I assume that this is a new development from Skibidi Scientist, which is intended to help restore G-Man Toilet's eyes, since they are actually his main weapon, and lasers are just auxiliary elements and a temporary solution to the problem. We also see that this device is connected to something. As I said before, it could help solve the problem with the eyes. Or it could be some kind of improvement so that G-Man Toilet can better control the course of the battle and give orders to smaller Skibidists. Since the Skibidists are standing alone against 3 races, namely Cameramen, Speakermen, and TV Men, Skibidists need support. In my opinion, the situation can be remedied by the emergence of either a new race, or if one of the 3 races of the Alliance betrays their comrades and goes over to the Skibidists. It's worth mentioning the appearance of the inscription Betrayal on the big screen in the first part of episode 57, at the moment of the fight between Cameraman Titan and Speakerman Titan. This inscription may also mean not the betrayal of a single character as it was previously thought, but that the conditional speakermen will betray their fellows. In my opinion, the easiest target for Skibidists at the moment is the speakerman race. Yes, they have the speakerman Titan back, who is very strong. But there is one big problem. In my opinion, while speakerman Titan was infected with a parasite, Skibidi scientist could have inserted a bug into him in order to monitor his location. At the moment, speakermen are only at the recovery stage and are quite small in number. Skibidists will be able to try to go all in and attack the speakerman's base. Without significant support from the cameramen, I think it will be very difficult for speakermen to withstand the large number of enemies among the Skibidists. And since we are talking about betrayal, I will put forward my opinion that simp cameraman may be a traitor. It turned out to be a bad situation when we were never shown whether he was taken from the battlefield wounded or left there. If they left him, it is theoretically possible that he was taken away by Skibidists. Therefore, in the next episodes, we can see him as a completely new character, with a new character, new skills, and most importantly, with a desire for revenge against his former cameraman comrades. He may be given different tasks, one of which may be to free Glitch Skibidi Toilet, but I think his personal main goal will be to destroy TV Woman. I don't think that even if my theory is confirmed, Simp Cameraman as a traitor will be able to significantly affect the course of the battle. But it will definitely add some interest to the series, and as a result, some interesting plot developments with some characters may come out. Further, I have no idea who else could be a traitor because I've already given my opinion about the character and the race. And all we have to do is follow the development of events. Speaking of the possible return of Cinema Man, I think it could very well happen in episode 60. You see, Dafuk Boom is very fond of releasing some kind of big event every 10th episode, and the next video could very well be like that. Cinema Man should come back much stronger considering how he got injured. I think he will have some protection installed on his speakers. I also assume that an experiment may be conducted on him, and instead of the old version of the TV, he will be installed with a plasma TV. In my opinion, all this time that Cinema Man was absent, TV Men and TV Woman were helping other races of the Alliance so that it would be easier for Cinema Man to return to the battle and not suffer serious damage against the Skibidists. Also, we haven't seen Large TV Man for a very long time, who just mysteriously disappeared after episode 43 and never appeared again. I think he's a pretty strong character and he can be a big help in the upcoming final battle. The TV Man race should take the lead while Cameraman Titan should take a few episodes off, as he has done a lot of quality work. I assume that in the same 60 episodes we can see Cinema Man and Speakerman Titan destroying Skibidis together.